Okay, so we got 10 real estate test questions related to the practice of real estate and mandated disclosures. So, if you don't know, I'm Darren Sy. I'm a licensed real estate agent and loan officer in California, and I make these videos to help you pass your real estate exam. So I get asked a lot, where do I get these test questions? I have a link down below to Calibri. It's the website I use to pass all of my exams. I actually just passed my broker's license exam using these same test questions. So if you want your own test bank of questions, go ahead and use that link below. So full disclosure, it's an affiliate link, so I do get a small percentage of every sale. Now let's dive into the questions. Question number one. What does the broker need to do when a salesperson is fired for cause? A. Warn the salesperson's new broker. B. Inform the local board of realtors. C. Notify the Department of Labor. D. Send the commissioner a certified written statement of facts. Correct answer here is D. Send the commissioner a certified written statement of facts. I think I actually saw this question on my broker's exam as well. Question number two. All of the following could happen to an agent who does not comply with agency disclosure law except A. Be disciplined. B. Provide grounds for either party to rescind. C. Not receive commission. D. Get paid all of the commission. Correct answer is D. Get paid all of the commission. Only disclosing dual agency to one party and not the other is a violation of agency law. Now, the agent can be disciplined, not receive commission, or the parties could rescind. Question number three. When a person passes the state license exam, how long do they have to apply for a license? A, 1 week. B, 6 months. C, 1 year. D, 30 days. The correct answer here is C, 1 year. So after you pass the exam, you do have 1 year to apply for the license. In my intro, I don't say that I'm a real estate broker just yet because my license is being processed. I've already passed the exam, but they're processing the license. I highly recommend, at least in California, when you apply for the exam, I recommend you apply for the license at the same time. So once you pass, they start processing your license right away. And on top of that, if you have questions about the licensing process, I'm actually going to share a link directly to the California DRE licensing website and another video that I made showing you the process of how to get your real estate license. Question number four. What does the Alquist-Priolo Act disclose? A. Soil contamination levels. B. Noise pollution zones. C. Location of earthquake fault lines on a map. D. Areas of high radon gas. The correct answer is C. Location of earthquake fault lines on a map. Question number five. Any employee who is authorized by broker to make withdrawals from the trust account must be A. A notary. B. Bonded by escrow. C. Fidelity bonded. D. An independent contractor. Correct answer here is C. Fidelity bonded. Now that we're about halfway through the questions, I want to share a quick study tip because I get a lot of emails asking similar questions. And one of the questions is, how much time do I spend studying vocabulary and words and the chapter summaries versus like just doing test questions? And my personal strategy for passing the test was studying these test questions as much as possible. I used a software called CompuCram that I got through Calibri. As I mentioned before, the link below to that is down below. And I would just do these test practice questions until I got 90% on the simulated exams. And for every question that I got wrong, I would just jot down the notes. So spend most of your time studying the questions that will be most similar to the exam. Okay, now let's dive back into the test questions. Question number six. A seller client is liable for the acts of everyone except A, the listing broker, B, the listing agent, C, their own real estate attorney, D, the buyer's agent. Correct answer is D, the buyer's agent. Now, you might be wondering, why are they liable for all these other people? Now, they are hiring those other people to act on their behalf. They have an agency relationship with them. The only person they don't have an agency relationship with would be the buyer's agent. Question number seven. Which of the following is not an exemption under the Federal Fair Housing Act? A, an owner-occupied dwelling of 4 units or less being sold without the aid of a broker agent. B, a church selling its church grounds with the help of a broker. C, rental of a unit in a duplex where the owner lives in the other unit. D, sale by owner of a single family home without using a broker. Correct answer here is B, a church selling its church grounds with the help of a broker. Now, the reason why this is because an exemption exists only if the property is for sale by owner. And so in all these other examples, there's no broker involved, right? The sale of the church property is exempt only if no broker was involved, but here there is a broker. Question number eight. Who would use the term realtist? A member of the National Association of Realtors. B, a member of the Women's Councils of Realtors. C, a member of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. D, a licensed appraiser. Correct answer is C, a member of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. Question number 9. Which of the following are considered untrue statements made without facts to back them up? A, fraudulent misrepresentation. B, innocent misrepresentation. C, negligent misrepresentation. D, puffing. Correct answer here is C, negligent misrepresentation. When an agent makes an untrue statement without facts to back it up, the agent may not be aware of the misrepresentation, but they may still be liable. So this is what we call negligent misrepresentation. I would definitely spend some time learning what these phrases mean. If you know the definitions of words, you're going to get easy points on your test. Question number 10. An agent shows a for sale by owner property to a customer. The agent prepares the offer. Seller accepts the offer under the condition that the seller holds the good faith deposit. The agent must A, deposit the check in the non-interest bearing depository. B, return the check to the buyer. C, present the offer and give the check to the seller with both parties' consent. D, destroy the check to avoid liability. Correct answer here, C, present the offer and give the check to seller with both parties' consent. Now, here's the reason. So a broker can only follow the instructions of the client, but cannot give the money to either party without written consent of both parties. Okay, so that wraps up our 10 questions. But because I love you and I want to see you pass your exam, I'm giving you a bonus question. Question number 11. While taking calls, an agent receives a call for another agent. The agent taking the call tells the caller the agent is not in and offers to help the caller. After making an appointment to show a property, the agent and the caller intended to talk to with comes to the front desk and lets the floor agent know they're expecting a call. What should that floor agent do? A, let the agent know about the mistake. Tell them about the call. B, show the property. The agent should have said something sooner. C, call the client, cancel the appointment. D, keep the lead since the other agent didn't answer. Correct answer is A, let the agent know about the mistake and tell them about the call. So obviously we want to do what's right, we want to be good people, and we want to be ethical in the way we act. So the agent should let the other agent know about the mistake. And obviously, if this agent deliberately took the other agent's call, that broker might consider terminating the agent. So that wraps up our test questions related to the practice of real estate and mandated disclosures. This is a large part of the real estate exam, so spend a good amount of time practicing these types of questions. As always, thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for studying with me, and I hope you crush your real estate exam. If you thought this video was helpful and you want to study some more, there's links down below to more types of videos like this one.